Welcome back to it. Yeah, Monday mornings have never been so heated. We're having great discussions with Shelley Lewin off camera, and we're going to continue that right now. We're talking about relationships, and especially when it comes to cross-cultural, cross-racial, interreligious relationships, everything that crosses boundaries of the norm, and how you go about handling it at home, how you should handle it. Let us know. Ask us those questions and throw those comments at us on Expresso Morning Show SABC3. That's our Facebook page. So earlier on, we talked about the downsides, I guess, handling family dynamics and the expectations from two different sides of traditional families, non-traditional families. But let's talk about the benefits of being in a cross-cultural, or let's call it an interchange relationship.
A modern.
Is there like a broad term to define these?
Well, I can speak from experience. So on a lighter note, I can speak from experience just to say that, so I'm Christian and I married a Jewish man. And one of the benefits is that we never argue about who we're spending Christmas with and who we're spending Pesach and Rosh Hashanah with. But the downside of that is obviously then that because he didn't grow up experiencing the magic of Christmas, it's like a non-event for him.
Yes.
You know, so that's, but to be more serious, the benefit I would say is that you really get to see and experience a different perspective completely. You know, when we were chatting off camera, is that you really do get to understand someone else's world completely, and it may be completely different. There's a lot of assumptions that happen when people are in the same culture as you.
Completely. We'll be blindly follow dogma. There are a lot of pitfalls, but that could be a much broader conversation. I also, to a certain extent, I'm experiencing this with my child, and I love the fact that he is learning things that I could have never taught him, that he will know that I'm not the beginning and the end of everything that he needs to know. So there is an opportunity to share and grow, but when children are involved, that's where it becomes critical on how you yourself see and want to pass your culture on. Is this a dangerous space to play in, and where do you start as parents specifically when it comes to passing on those traditions to your children?
Yeah, so in my case, I think that, and I'll speak on my behalf and some of the people that I've worked with, is that it's up to the couple to decide before they have children, which of their customs, their values, their sets of beliefs do they want to share and, you know, to pass on. So in my situation, we've shared, these are the customs and traditions of Christianity, these are the customs and traditions of Judaism. You get to experience both, and he can then choose which one, if any of those, he wants to practice and take forward, which I know dilutes, and that's one of the big concerns, and you have this external pressure, is that you are diluting a culture because we're not imposing or enforcing either one, but we have a very open-minded child who's now curious about all sorts of religions and all sorts of cultures, and you know, that to me is also one of the benefits, is that he's very open and very tolerant of all types of people and different cultures.
And I think that's such an amazing thing, to be able to raise a child to not only be tolerant, but to be broadly understanding of what is happening around the world. Like you said, that
you have to now.
You absolutely have to. It's so important. So that is, I think, one reason to just say, well, let's all cross-cultural date then. But as we've said earlier on, there are some downsides to it, and it could result in conflict. So with that said,
a lot of external pressure and conflict comes from the families that don't want that dilution. You know, and also that feel very strongly about maintaining and upholding certain customs and traditions in their family.
So what do you say?
How do you handle
with this? What do you say to your parents, the grandparents in the mix, or even if kids aren't in the mix? What do you say when that pressure?
You say, thank you, I really appreciate your opinion, and we will do what works best for us and our family.
Love that. You are the architect.
You
are the architect of the relationship.
Thank you so much. And if you're looking for Shelley's details and you're looking to follow her on social media, @Coaching2Love is where we can find you on social media. And thank you once again for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Hopefully that was an insightful conversation for you on this Monday morning.